That's not the top. This is the false summit, but we'll be there shortly. Hello. Welcome back to Chasing Escape. Thanks for checking in. In this episode, this is kind of a fun episode. We get to burn a slash pile, and then we go climb a mountain. So talk to a goat for a bit, although I don't get a lot of video of it. But pro tip, not my pro tip, but comes from the pro burner. If you want no smoke on your fire, start it from the top down and let it burn from the top down. If you have a slash pile you need to get rid of and you don't want to clean up a lot of junk, burn it, pile it and burn it so that it's going to burn hot and fast. Yeah, this was hot. Okay, on to the adventure of the day, climbing the highest point in the Jewel Basin, which happens to be smack dab in the middle of Jarvis's billion-dollar view from his ranch. Hey, good morning. Thanks for joining. Big adventures today. We are going to the top of that mountain right over there. Mount Aeneas, 7528. Nothing too substantial, but a couple thousand feet in elevation change to get there from Camp Misery, the Camp Misery trailhead. Allegedly, Camp Misery got its name from Native Americans who spent the winter there. However, I have a hard time believing my ancestors were not smart enough to not winter between two ridges in a hole high on a mountain. 5 feet of snow. You'd only get like 2 hours of sun a day, and when it snowed, like, it would all come down there. I think it probably got its name from the first Forest Service folks that had to man it or whatever, just because it was in a hole, didn't get any sun. It was probably pretty miserable back there, but I don't know that for a fact, but yeah, that's my guess. Or it could be named from the guy who built the road going up there, because he also would be qualified to name that. Anyway, so we have a couple thousand feet of vert and about 6.5 miles to get over with. So time to get on with it. All right, we're off, man. Who is excited? Yay. I'm not sure what that canyon's called, but that's not where we're going. We're on a different way. And I have no guarantees because, as you can see, I have different boots on today. Yeah, hopefully we'll make it to the top. Knows that I know she's there, so she shut up. Maybe she was just saying hi. I bet she was just saying hi. Mountain lions. They're funny, man. I think we're almost to the trailhead. I think this is the last corner. Then you get to the parking lot. There's the trailhead, the old cabin. Ooh. Oh, shit. That did not happen. Oh, my ass is wet. Nice. We'll see. Damn it. I just kick-stepped up that. I saw a pair of tracks. I was going to cut off that long first switchback. And I thought, you know what? Snow's perfect, man. I'll just follow those tracks. So that's what I'm doing. I broke off of this other guy's tracks way back down there because I didn't think he was going in the right direction. And look what I just ran into again. Good Indian, good scout. Okay, we're at the saddle where the trail goes back the other way. Should be out of snow for now. But imagine, hopefully, maybe, good enough. Fly Valley. Man, I know somebody that may have to put on some different pants if he's going to the top of this. Plus I didn't bring my ice axe, which is dumb of me. Here's some Native American art. Silly people. Alright, let's keep going. You can see my cousin's house down there. Man, he's got a nice chunk of ground. There ain't many chunks that size left over there. That's Echo Lake, that's Mud Lake. My uncle, oh, you can kind of see this place too, I guess. There's Flathead River, Flathead Lake. That island right there is for sale. $72 million. $72 million if you're in the market. Ah, man. You know what's running through my head is that I'm supposed to clear that. Oh. Can't hold that very high. Still doing PT. Here's a saddle. I think if you just head right down there, hit that other switchback. We're just gonna go right up the ridge. We're more adventurous like that. Alright, I gotta put you away, buddy. This requires both hands. This is my favorite time of year to hike, when the snow on top is like, it's not concrete, but every step is like perfect. Sink in a half an inch, well, about an inch now, but, and you can kick steps easy. Like you could just come straight up that. Okay, let's go up here. When you make the ridge above the tree line, there's a shed, sits right on the top of the ridge where the trail comes out. Definitely has something to do with aliens and Bigfoot. Well, when you get to the shed, your brain starts telling you, oh, maybe I don't have to go all the way to the top. This might be good enough. And it has to be the shed, because why else would you do all this work and then not go from here to there? It happens on pretty much every mountain I climb. You get, I don't know what it's called. Someone heard it one time, hasn't it? Pretty much right below the summit of every mountain, I'm like, yeah, I got this. I don't need to go to the top. But man, I make myself. Heck yeah. Okay. We got to the radar tower, radar building. There's a lake down there. That's where we came up, was over there. And we just gotta go up to there. Well, I'm gonna rest because that's about 40 minutes away. 25 minutes past my time already. But man, you can't come this far and not go to the top. That seems silly, regardless of how much pain you're in. Oh man, look at those mountains. Dang, Glacier Park, way over there. Bob Marshall Wilderness. There's a peak, there's one that you'll notice. I think that's called Beartooth Peak, maybe, I think. Oh man, I'm trying not to talk myself out of going. This wind is pissing me off. And if that goes, you're gone. You're gone. Alright. That is so close, but so far. Yeah. It's too close. We're going. I gotta put my pants on. Goats. Fucking goats, man. There it goes, man. Man, I sure wish I would have had breakfast this morning. Almost there. Another 20 minutes. Should be easier to do the snow, but just can't do that. All right, last little push. Last little push. I love to see rock when I'm on a cornice. It makes me feel safe. That's not the top. This is the false summit. But we'll be there shortly. Getting cold. It's amazing how, when you know you have the summit made, all your aches and pains go away, all your stupid little worries about falling off a cornice or going down the side of a mountain. All that stupid shit goes away when you see the summit and you're like, yeah, I'm almost there. Had to put my sweatshirt on, I was cold. I know I'm gonna be cold up here. See, these rocks are carried up. They're not from here, obviously. Carried up in memory of somebody. I have my rock in memory of my person. Man, I'd love to hang out here, but somebody is an hour and 10 minutes past time. So these crazy ass goat tracks. They just walk that cornice. Man, not me. I walked the at least 10 feet back from the last line I see. I was walking along here one day and my stick went all the way through. Scared the shit out of me. Once again, I packed Seneca to the top of something and it's too windy to fly him. Oh well, man, that's how it goes. too soft out there. Yeah. Whoa. I felt a little cracky right there. She's warm now. I'm sinking in about 3 inches, 4 inches. Whew. I need to get off of this mountain. I'm kind of tuckered out. All right, here we go. Back to the shed where we're probably going to put our shorts back on. And yeah, head down the ridge, man. Oh, head down the ridge to the place. Okay, I gotta get serious here. Sorry, you gotta go off, buddy. So I probably should have listened to myself on this one. I started to cramp just as I left the top, and man, it was a long ways down. I think I was way past time, like an hour or something past my turnaround time. So, which is a no-no for me. But I know this mountain. This is, I don't know, 10th time I've probably climbed it, something like that. So, not a big deal, but I don't ever want to put myself in a spot where I have to call for help or even ask myself what would I do if I needed help. I sat down at the shed when I got back down off the top and had some water. I was sitting there and this goat comes up right behind me and we start talking. He says, asked if I can video him. He says, no, don't video me. And then he proceeds to tell me how great he is and all this stuff and makes me feel like an inferior mountaineer. And anyway, note to self, you always see him up. You always see those goats up there usually. I saw him on the way up, but I didn't have my camera out. So, okay, that was the hike to Aeneas, man. My ass is kicked. I gotta go all the way down there. First I gotta make it to my truck. Like a possibility that I wouldn't. Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. I know a guy that is happy. That was a grind. But worth it. Got my Native American recharge up there. Didn't have a vision, but still spiritual. She's cute. I'm not gonna lie, that kicked my ass. That was the thing. Man, that snow got soft, and boy, is that exhausting when the snow gets soft like that. Jeez, every step is... And I was cramping as soon as I left the top. As soon as I left the damn summit, I started cramping. And man, it just got... Oh, God, I'm so glad I'm back. But I may have to stop and jump out a few times because... Okay. We're off. Bye, Aeneas. In the next episode, man, thanks for watching. In the next episode, I think we go spend the day with Grandpa in the garden, which is going to be educational somehow. I guarantee that. Thanks for watching. Have a great life this week, and I will see you all in a couple weeks. Oh yeah.